back when. I mean, I've heard of other, like, hey, I put the figure four on my, my brother or something like that. That I could hear. The camel clutch, sure.
Karsh and Anderson middays, 97.1, The Ticket.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
I'm probably okay to have one more drink before I drive home. I'm probably okay. I open the window to stay alert. Probably okay. I just popped some gum in my mouth.
Step out of the car, please.
I probably made a mistake.
Probably okay isn't okay when it comes to drinking and driving. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Building a world-class sports station in a world-class sports city.
97.1, The Ticket.
You're listening to Game Day Uncensored on 97.1, The Ticket. Here's Jeff Rieger.
All right, I'm sorry. Apparently, I ruined people's dreams of John Schneider, the GM of the Seahawks, coming to Detroit. It's all over Twitter, by the way. Ian Rappaport kind of making it seem like it's a slam dunk. He mentions the Lions, uses a Lions source, saying they're just going to go over there, and considering he doesn't have full control and Pete Carroll does, they're going to be able to offer him full control and get John Schneider to come to Detroit. According to Pro Football Talk, it's not that easy. And people are fighting me on this, like this ticket text. Aren't you the guy that believed the doctor on COVID and the heart condition in athletes? Yeah, who jumps the gun and makes assumptions? Yeah, a Penn State doctor made a claim that, 75% of athletes got myocarditis that had COVID? Am I not supposed to believe a Penn State doctor? Yes, he backed down from that. He admitted he was wrong. But, I don't know. He's a doctor. Should I have not have believed him? No? Okay. So if my doctor tells me I'm fully healthy, maybe I should go to a different doctor to make sure he's telling me the truth. My goodness. People are crazy, man. Here's another one. Rappaport just says there's interest. How is that a slam dunk? Rappaport makes it seem like all they have to do is go to Seattle and offer Schneider full personnel decision-making and more money, obviously, because his contract's up after next year, and that he'd be able to come here. The problem is, and this is what the PFT article says, and I'll just read it for you verbatim, okay? Says the following. The NFL.com article uses the phrase primary authority, but quite possibly confuses that term with final authority. Schneider is the general manager, even if Pete Carroll can overrule Schneider via final authority. Schneider most likely possesses the primary authority. Okay? At the absolute bare minimum, the situation isn't nearly as simple and clean as the NFL.com article suggests. Indeed, the Packers sought permission to interview Schneider in 2018 for the GM job. Seahawks said no, you couldn't do it. If it was that simple to offer Schneider final authority over personnel to get him away from the Seahawks, Schneider possibly would be the Packers GM right now. Goes on to say, indeed, Schneider's contract at one point included a clause allowing him to become the GM of the Packers. If it was easy to pilfer him from the Seahawks, as the NFL.com article implies, it is Schneider, a Packers shareholder, never would have needed that type of clause. So what he's saying is the Lions have to go figure out compensation with Seattle. They got to say, hey, guys, we want to interview Schneider. Seattle has to first allow it. And if they allow it, the Lions have to figure out what the compensation would be for them allowing it. Then they have to convince Schneider to come to Detroit. So Rappaport makes it seem like he's coming. And it's easy to get him. Pro Football Talk makes it seem like, no. You're going to have to jump through a lot of hoops. And other teams, better teams than you, the Packers have tried this, and yeah, you weren't allowed to interview them. Like, does that make sense? No, it doesn't, JFK. You're saying it doesn't make sense? How dare you? JFK is not paying any attention to me. At all. At all. One more for you. Considering Dan Leach apparently way too good to join us. He's not going to do the picks with us. How about this one? The Lions will get the 3rd overall pick and will draft Alabama wideout to give Stafford a new shiny toy. Yeah. By the way, I like that Alabama shiny toy. He'd be great in the Lions offense or any offense for that matter. However, I don't think they're getting the 3rd overall pick. I also don't think they're going to get the 13th pick. I think they're going to lose today. I think, in fact, they're probably going to lose like they lost to Tampa Bay. Now, they're not going to lose as bad. Minnesota doesn't have anything to play for either. They don't have the best running back in the game, Delvin Cook. But Madison, his backup, should have a plethora of yards today. I would assume Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson, who could win the Rookie of the Year offensive award,